welcome back to the channel. I understand that it's been a few months since I've last uploaded here, and I promise you, I'm not gonna take a long break again. A lot has happened within the last year, and I promise you, this time I will be uploading a lot more consistently, both here and my main channel. And now that all of that is out of the way, Adventure Time is a show about a 12-year-old boy named Finn who battles evil in the land of Ooh, who is assisted by his dog named Jake, and that evil often comes in the form of the Ice King. Or at least that's what it says on the Google synopsis. Today we'll be watching only the first and last episode of Adventure Time to see whether or not it's good. And ladies and gentlemen, if this video gets 2,000 likes, I will go ahead and watch the entirety of Adventure Time alongside all the other shows that I'm slowly painstakingly watching. And if you would like to watch this video and a few of my other videos uncut, you can go ahead and check out my Patreon, where there are a few options there for you to check out. There are so many hours of content there. We watched the entirety of Has Been Hotel, and there is like a 6.5-hour VOD of that on the Patreon. And of course, this video as well has an uncut version on the Patreon. So please go ahead and check that out if you so choose. But without further ado, I feel like this intro has been incredibly long, and I'm so sorry for being gone for a very, very long time. I know I owe you guys a very long-winded explanation, and that will probably be at the end of this video. I'll see you guys there. Let's begin.
All right, let me just add 3 more drops of explosive diarrhea.
I feel like nothing good starts with explosive diarrhea.
If my decorpsinator serum works, then all the dead candy people will look as young and healthy as you do.
I'm guessing every character in this show is just a ripoff of Dr. Doofenshmirtz, right? Because, like, you know, every character in this show is just trying to be the smartest person on the planet, right? Everyone is just trying to be Timothy Jr. They're just trying to be the main character. It's called Adventure Time. So every person here is just trying to be the savior of the day. They're just trying to be the main character in their own little stories because they're just all trying to save the world.
Oh, Mr. Cream Puff?
We used to date.
I'm sorry, you dated a cream puff?
Come on, come on.
Wait,
What?
something's wrong.
She dated the anthropomorphic cream puff thing that is on the plate right now. Who is this woman? Is she a villain? She looks like a villain. She might as well be a villain with the abomination that I've just watched her create. Ugh.
No, this is wrong. They're not coming back to life. They're
What happened to her
still dead.
legs? You know, honestly, what's written on his chest just describes my feelings right now. Ugh. Wait, is that supposed to say hug me?
Oh, this is really bad.
Oh,
They're
God.
going to be attracted to the Candy Kingdom.
So they live in a land called... Hey, that is a foul.
All citizens of the Candy Kingdom, report to the palace.
Whoa!
Hurry, sweet citizens.
All right, you heard the princess.
Dude, what's up?
The princess will explain everything.
Tonight, we are all going to have a slumber party.
What?
Like, I feel like they're like abominations, zombies that you created outside, and you're hosting a slumber party. I've been introduced to the main villain of the show within the first 2 minutes of the show. The only woman in this world is the main villain of the show. If that's not a tale based on society, I don't know what is. I'm not misogynistic. The show is.
Then the candy people can't know about the zombies.
What?
If they knew, they would flip out.
Princess, it's me, Starchy the Gravedigger. I brought you a larger corpse shovel.
No, Donut Guy, don't know. You gotta turn around, Donut Guy. Sometimes when you eat the wrong thing at Chipotle and it's just not coming out correctly, that's just what happens. Taco Bell is the worst offender though. Like, low key though, like, have you guys ever tried the Doritos Locos Tacos at Taco Bell?
Candy people explode when they get scared?
Royal promise not to let anyone find out about the zombies. You keep the candy folk distracted and ignorant. Can you do that?
Yes, your highness. Natalie's still Jake?
Tell me about what, dude? All right, what's going on?
I feel like I would trust Jake with my life, right? Like, if there was anyone in this like entire world that I feel like I would trust, it would be that dog.
There.
I tell you to take off your wrapper.
Take off the what now? Did you just say take off the rubber?
I didn't know he...
Am I supposed to be turned on right now?
Finn, truth or dare? Tell me the truth about what's going on in your mind.
Don't do it. Don't do it, bro.
Promised you wouldn't frickin' tell anyone.
Okay, but she is the main villain though. So like, if he does tell everybody here, it's probably for the best. You know what I mean?
Look, dude, just tell me what's up because you are crazier than a cannonball tonight.
The zombies are just outside, and they haven't figured a solution to that like lingering problem.
And if I did have something to tell you, then I would in a second.
What?
Lady
I'm sorry, you're doing what now?
In the closet with Jake!
Well, nah.
But in 7 minutes, I'm gonna come out there and make you spill your beans.
Yo, give me 7 minutes in heaven with that that unicorn, bro. How do you think action with the unicorn happens, right? Like, does she like wrap herself around him, or does he like? Never mind. I'm not gonna think about it.
Big Finn, how can you keep everyone from finding out? Everybody, grab a stick. We're gonna smash some piñatas. What? Now, everybody don these blindfolds. Thanks, Taffy Girl.
I do like the solution that he's coming up with. If he tricks everyone into thinking that every single zombie is a walking piñata, that's a little smart. Honestly, I don't think I could come up with that idea myself. But also, he's lucky that there's zombies and not real people, because this could count as mass murder. Oh my God, they're cannibals!
Whoa! What the nuts happened here?
Oh, we killed all the zombies that Princess Bubblegum and I raised from the dead.
Really?
Finn, did you break your royal promise?
Yeah, but, I mean, all the zombies are dead.
You can't break royal promises. Never, ever, never, no matter what, forever. Whoa!
Finn the human, you have broken a royal promise.
What are the rules of this world? First of all, what is this world? And nothing is making sense. Is this like a fantasy world? Is this a storybook that they're making up in their heads? I don't know. I don't understand what's going on there. Did they get trapped here somehow? Is this like a freaking amphibia type situation? I'm not sure what's going on.
Because you care for the promise breaker, you must now answer math questions.
Oh no, that's like the worst punishment ever. To be fair though, multiplication questions were my like least favorite thing in like high school. Actually, also in middle school. Actually, if you asked me a multiplication question right now, I wouldn't have an answer for you. I hate multiplication like in general. I couldn't even say the word earlier. Like, roll that back. If you asked me a multiplication question right now, what the hell was I saying there? That's not a math question. That's just like a different language.
2 plus 2.
Solve it.
17.
Correct.
What?
What's happening? That's it! The answer was so simple, I was too smart to see it.
What does that even mean? Maybe I'm not supposed to be able to get it. Maybe it makes sense by the end of the show. Maybe it'll make sense if I watch the rest of the show. We're just gonna finish this episode and watch the last episode, because that's what we do here. And I know that makes people upset, but that's the point of the series.
Golly!
She can just bring people back from the dead.
Man, you broke a royal promise? You're nuts.
I hope you grasp the full consequences of breaking promises.
Heck yeah! If I break a royal promise, I get to fight zombies, throw slumber parties, awake Gumball Guardians.
I don't think he learned his lesson at all. I'm not gonna lie though, I think that Jake the dog might be my favorite character. He just seems like the type of guy that, dog? He just seems like the type of dog that I'd be down to like chill out with, right? Like he barely did anything in this episode, but realistically, right? Like if I had to grab a beer with a dog, I'd grab a beer with that dog. I know that maybe legally speaking, you can't drink with a dog, but we should make that a thing.
Starchy, you're not a zombie.
I can't help it. Flesh is delicious.
That was an incredible first episode that I definitely did not understand anything about. However, I think that everything that I assumed in that first episode is absolutely correct. I've never been wrong before. I mean, I have been wrong a couple times, but I don't think I'm wrong this time. And I think I'm going to be absolutely correct for the last episode, which apparently happens to be 45 minutes long. So 45 minutes is going to be more than enough time to prove to you guys that I was correct about literally everything that I just said. So, you know, I'm very excited to watch this last episode, and let's just see how Adventure Time actually ended.
Adventure time, come on, grab your friends. Jeremy and Beth, the pup princess, the fun will never end. It's adventure.
These are different characters. Did the main characters die? I mean, I understand this is like season like 7 or something, but like, how many seasons did the show have? This is season 10.
Beth, you're doing it wrong.
Jeremy, this is silly as heck.
They replaced my lovable boy and dog with a rat and whatever the heck this thing is. You don't just kill off my boy. I do it for 11 minutes.
What about you, Princess Zip?
We're
What are your goals?
That's an alien. They even replaced the hateful woman. That is crazy. I mean, honestly, I guess I needed a new character to hate.
Prize Bowl Guardian's back. Let's get him.
I don't know why they expected that to work, to be honest with you. I feel like every single time I do one of these, I get very, very confused because there's an entirely new cast of characters by the last episode. And here we are again with an entirely new cast of characters at this last episode.
It looks like the Guardian scuffed something up.
Yo. Whoa.
Why do you still have your Christmas lights up? Isn't it like January? Actually, our Christmas lights are still up as I record this in January.
I think we should find the King of Ooh and ask him.
What? Beth, the King of Ooh is just a myth.
Whose arm is that? Is that like Edward Elric's arm?
I did it. I found him. The King of Ooh.
I've been expecting you.
Is that a talking Game Boy?
King of Ooh, you must be rich.
Well, how is he rich? Bro has like a broken license plate and a bunch of teacups inside his house.
Whoops. This place is wild.
You literally just got here and you're touching his stuff. Bro, I'd kick you out. I'd kick these people out immediately, bro. Like, they would never be invited over. Yeah, that's exactly what I do. Thank you. No, he did the right thing. The King of Ood or whatever the heck his name is, bro. Like, I would never invite these people over. In fact, I'd kill him.
No, don't worry about it. Please leave it. It belonged to my best friend. Fred. No.
Such an unassuming name. Wow.
His name was Phil.
If he's your best friend, how do you not remember if his name was Fred or Phil? I don't think I trust the talking Game Boy anymore. Side note, there's a sign in front of his door that literally says, trust no one. If he has a sign inside his own house, like outwardly facing, that says trust no one, why did he let them in?
Do you know about the Great Gum War?
Mm-mm. Hey, there it is again. It's close. Let me see.
It's my boys!
You think they're with the Gumbaldians?
I don't know, but they're flipping freaking me out. Hey, man, don't even worry about all this war stuff. I know we'll find a way to fix this thing.
And that made him mad.
Okay, what is the dog doing? Why is the dog stretching like he's freaking Monkey D. Luffy right now? What is happening on my screen? Did he like eat like a gum fruit, like a candy that he like, you know, got got a hold of in the middle of the show? Like this show is just a kid's version of One Piece. So me saying that this show was a modern day Odyssey literally makes sense because One Piece is also a modern day Odyssey.
At the stroke of high noon, when the sun is at its most zenithest.
Wait, so the princess isn't evil?
I think I have a plan that'll put an end to all this tonight.
Terrible plan.
Okay, why aren't we trusting the guy that literally can end it tonight? Like, I feel like if he's got an idea, like, hear him out, right? What is he gonna do? Assassinate the enemy? Like, just let him do it.
Finn, you're back. How goes the scouting?
Low battery. Please connect to power.
What? The enemy is just spying on them with a camera with a beeping sound?
Gumball just peeped on my tactics.
Did they live stream the freaking tactical information to the enemy? I tell you about these IRL streamers, dude. They're just like ruining everything. You know, it's nice to know that this show predicted that IRL streamers would literally be a nuisance in the big 26. You know what I mean? But I'm not happy that the princess is a good person. I hate to know that I was wrong about that, because I thought that she was going to be evil. Like, I genuinely thought that she was going to be a bad person. The fact that she's a good person is quite shocking, realistically. I feel like the show could have taken the weird angle where she was like evil villain, right? She just like throughout the show just causes all the problems for the main characters because she's like a spoiled princess or something like that. Like, that could have just been a super interesting angle instead of just her being goody two shoes, greatest princess ever type thing, if that makes sense.
If we know, and she knows, and we know she knows we know, which we do. To war!
This is why they should have let the peanut assassinate them.
I know you're under a lot of pressure here, but I just want to ask you to reconsider. I've lived through something like this once before, and...
Hear me out, though. If you've suffered before and everyone died, why not just kill them so that they don't do that to you this time again?
But I just can't see another way out of this. Look, I've got to go.
I hate that I'm agreeing with the princess right now.
What if PB's right about this?
Nah, man. she's wrong.
The boy, is his name Jake? Did Jake lose an arm? No, Jake is dog. What's the boy's name? Did I ever learn the boy's name? I'm gonna call him Edward Elric. Did Edward Elric lose an arm in this show? All right, like why is he missing an arm?
It's like the whole world's going crazy, man. Like we're living in one big nightmare.
So is the world a simulation like I thought?
Banana Guard 500s, you're on.
More bananas? You're weird, bubblegum.
Says the guy hiding inside of a birthday cake. Is this the big bad villain of the show? How is he threatening by any means? What is his motivation? Why was he threatening to begin with? I don't understand anything about him. At least in the other shows that I watched, I understood why the villain was a threatening presence. This guy just seems normal.
I'm sounding the war horn!
Wait!
Okay, Finn. We'll give him one last chance.
The fact that Edward lost an arm and he's still literally here, like willing to talk this out, just feels like an episode of Naruto, which is weird to me. They're gonna use the talk no jutsu in a time of war. Oh, he should never take that hat off.
Uncle Gumball, I demand that you de-escalate your forces now.
So I understand now why he doesn't want to kill anyone. This is her uncle. This is a family affair. This wasn't even a real war to begin with.
Yep. Ow. They're dead! They're actually dead!
What is this place?
Now you guys have to hash this out in the unconscious world.
This is a dream?
You can basically do anything in dreams.
I'm realizing that now that I'm watching this, that I actually have not eaten anything all day. I tend to do this when I'm recording these videos where I literally do not eat anything. I'm now hungry. I want a sandwich.
If we destroy them here, maybe they'll die in the real world.
See what I mean? You see what I mean? This is what happens when you try to like make your enemies talk things out. They're just gonna try to kill you anyway. This is why the solution is to just kill them first. I've been saying it. I say it every single time. You just like you gotta hit them where it hurts, right? You gotta take them out when they're not looking. They're all on the ground right now. All right. The peanut guy, he should just go in while they're all knocked out. Like, why is he not doing that?
Jake?
No.
I want to help you, but I can't lose this job.
This entire plan fell apart so quickly. Why is Jake's reality just turning into a sitcom? Why is he imagining himself working dead-end jobs? Is that what he's hoping for in life? Also, what is Edward doing? How did he think that this was gonna work out? Right? Like he's trying to give solid advice here, but no one's listening to him. I feel like this character is the type of character that everyone just like walks over, right? I'm still struggling to remember his name, to be fair. Right? I feel like a few people have like said it out loud by this point, and I still cannot for the life of me remember his name. The arm is just giving Edward Elric, and at some point I'm gonna remember this guy's name.
Don't run away from happiness. I'm gonna fix you.
No.
Is this an allegory of them just becoming each other as time goes by? But I'm not getting why they started fighting to begin with, which actually also just reconfirms my thought process that she was going to be evil to begin with. Therefore, I was right. Let's go.
Remember how much balloon animals used to cheer Finn up?
Finn. His freaking name is Finn. Oh my God. Why did I not pick up on that? Why have I been calling him Edward this entire time? I'm pretty sure that's Japanese, and this is why you shouldn't have kids. Or is that Korean?
Oh, what reeks?
Repressed memories.
Why do repressed memories smell, by the way? Like, is that just like the lore of repressed memories? Like, if I start thinking of my ex-girlfriends from high school, will those memories just start to smell as well? You know, like when I was like 16 years old and I start thinking of like, you know, my ex-girlfriend Samantha, will that memory start... Oh, ew, oh God, ugh.
We gotta confront them head on! This is why I brought us here. We can defeat him together. You sicken me.
Oh God! That was a lot better than the ending of Stranger Things, is what I hear from people on Twitter. So honestly, 10 out of 10. All this just happened in a matter of like 10 seconds in real life. That's actually very impressive.
Come, from now on, we live in peace.
What just... Is that just how it ends?
In the end, they decided not to have the big fight.
The end of the war? I thought you meant like the end of the world.
What does that have to do with anything? Again, who are these people? Why does it matter? Why am I even here? Oh, so that wasn't the actual threat. This is, all right. See, this is what I'm talking about.
Oh my Gulb. Gulb would say ice cream is without meaning, just empty calories devoid of purpose. Imagine if we could somehow harness all that dank energy.
Gulp doesn't sound that bad when you put it that way, to be honest with you. Like, bro is just the embodiment of chaos. I mean, honestly, just take him to a rave.
Peeps, this is the worst thing ever. If someone
Oh.
doesn't stop this, it could be the end of Ooh.
Banana guards!
No.
Obey my command!
Can we flee in a panic?
Yes! Gumball Guardians!
Yes, Mom.
Stop that monster!
Containing enemy.
Aren't they the protectors of the realm? If the protectors of the realm can't even beat this thing, I feel like this is where you pack it up and you just like, you give up.
How do I stop this?
What?
The Ice King is so villain coded.
We have to snap her out of that trance and banish Gulb, or we're all doomed. I'm gonna save the world.
Why is he so excited?
Evil penguins!
Don't worry, guys. Jake! I didn't think this through.
Did Jake just die? The Game Boy did say that this is how the world ended. So I'm assuming that every character here is dead, considering that there are new characters in this last episode. That's honestly a sad way to see him go, because I really thought that all these characters would have made it to the end. And I never really assume when doing one of these that every single character is gonna die. But holy crap, I think for the first time ever, every single character is gonna actually die.
I find your proposal acceptable!
Is this like a gay relationship? Okay, yeah, gay love wins, I guess. Sure, I'll take it.
Go ahead, talk to her.
Are they gay? If they're not gay, I'm so sorry about that.
I'm digging your primitive dance style.
You're supposed to stop her.
If I said you're a beautiful girl, would it upset you?
The Ice King was the nice looking guy from the story earlier. He did not age gracefully. Wait, why did she age gracefully and he didn't? How did he become the Ice King? Was it like a bad experiment gone wrong? Why is he villain coded now?
You're trying to stop me? Finally! My time!
This like glob gorb whatever thing that just came in just started killing everybody. Like, his kill count is so high, he hasn't even done anything except just sit in the sky.
I'll take down this beast. Burns way.
No!
I really want to be able to watch this entire show because I feel like I would actually just enjoy the heck out of it. Like, it just seems like a very fun show. I might be very confused and I might not understand what's happening and why the events of this last episode are happening in general, right? Like, I'm not even sure that you guys understood what was happening when you watched this last episode, because the characters in the episode don't understand what's happening right now, right? Because it seems like they had their whole battle war thing and then Glorb just came out of nowhere. So like, I don't think that when you watch this, you understood either. So like, I feel like we're all on the same page here, or at least I'm on the same page that you were when you watched this episode, because I doubt that you understood, you know, anything either.
I was so afraid something bad would happen to you and I wouldn't be there to protect you. And
Are they also in a gay relationship? Is everyone in this show in a gay relationship?
I might have a concussion.
Oh, no, they're definitely gay. You know, I'm realizing now, the more I watch these shows, why you guys like these shows. It's because most of you are gay, right? I'm not. But I know that, like, genuinely speaking, most of my audience is quite literally gay. And, like, it fascinates me that you choose to watch a straight man watch gay shows. You know, maybe I'll watch Heated Rivalry next.
Don't panic, but I think Gulb is digesting us.
Oh.
Betty?
I know barely anything about these characters, but I have a feeling that the Ice King was probably the like actual villain of this show, right? Because he looks like he's villain coded. And the fact that the woman that's with him just didn't want to see him makes me think that throughout the show, he was probably the villain that tormented every single character and somehow had an arc where he maybe like, you know, tried to become a better person and now is here at the end of it all, helping them to defeat this bigger, badder villain type thing. And she still hasn't fully forgiven him. And now they're both about to die and they're having this moment together. And it's kind of interesting to see, right? Because again, I know nothing about this show. So I'm just assuming all of this.
What's all the rockers out there? Oh, it's up to Beamer to say that.
There's no reason to freak out just because the treehouse is gone!
It's okay, Jake. You always try to protect me and Finn. But sometimes we are going to get hurt, so we are always living in the present tense. Whoa, what's up with him? Keep singing! Okay, will happen.
There's no way that the power of music stops the monsters. This feels like the ending of the War of the Worlds when they find out that the aliens are allergic to like the common cold. They're telling me that music is stopping this like agent of chaos and all of his like weird demonic things right now. Oh, it's harmony specifically. Okay. Glorb really hates when music just hits the right notes, doesn't he?
Did you hear that? It sounds like Jake.
I figured out what's wrong with the crown. It reset, just like us.
We'll make the wish after we escape.
I have to do it here. The crown could revert once we leave.
What's so special about this crown? Why is she sacrificing herself right now? Who is this woman and why is she important to the story? Why is he leaving her? How is the power of music able to create a hole in this monster's heart? Is, I think, the most important question of them all.
I wish for the power to keep Simon safe.
What has she done?
I don't know if what she did was the right thing. That doesn't solve the problem. That just made it worse. I mean, unless he's into very, 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 very tall women.
Yeah. I just wish I could see the treehouse one more time.
Whoa.
Hey, Finn.
I also do that when women touch me. But realistically, you're gonna have to do a lot of remodeling. That treehouse is not okay. I mean, to be fair, when in Fairy Tale the like guild hall gets destroyed, they have to rebuild that thing like every 3 days. And I feel like maybe the treehouse in this show is probably similar to that. I'm not sure. I again haven't seen any other episode of this show, but I will if this video gets 2,000 likes. I would imagine this treehouse gets destroyed every other weekend. But then again, they're so sad about it, so it probably doesn't get destroyed. It's probably the only time it got destroyed. So yeah, I could imagine that people saw this and they probably were really, really sad seeing your favorite location in the show get destroyed for the first time. I imagine this was like a very sad thing to see. I don't know. I think seeing your characters like, you know, Finn lose an arm, seeing the treehouse get destroyed, seeing the Ice King maybe lose his powers, Betty turn into Golb, and you know, the tree guy, well, turn into a tree, it might have made this show one of the greatest shows of all time, especially after 10 freaking seasons of this. And I'm not getting any of that emotional depth to the fullest extent because obviously I'm watching this in one night, whereas a lot of you grew up with this over a span of several years. And I can see why maybe you're frustrated that I'm doing this, but also I can appreciate that I get why it is such a remarkable piece of media that people, you know, hold to a higher standard to this day. And I'm looking forward to the journey. I really am.
That's the end.
I thought this story was about the end of Ooh.
Pretty much. Thank you for visiting the King of Ooh. Goodbye.
That was definitely a fun show. I do think I like Adventure Time. I think, again, that I want to watch this show. It was a good time, right? Watching the first and last episode of the show was an experience and a half for sure. And it's something that I think I will take with me for the rest of my life as an experience of all time. But like I'm not really a fan of the characters that they introduced at the end, like the, you know, the weird like rabbit thing and the big blob thing. I don't even remember their names, and the alien, but I think you're not supposed to care about them too much, to be fair. But I'm assuming that ending was to like signify that the like story necessarily never ends. Like there's gonna be a passage of time, right? And like these characters will always continue to basically go along with the rest of their lives, and so should you, right? Like I'm assuming that's what it is. Like realistically, life moves on. You should move on, live life to the fullest, and your story should also never end. That's what I'm getting from this. And I think that's a beautiful message to have at the end of any show. And that's a nice message to have at the end of this show, especially after 10 seasons. Adventure Time is a show that I never watched, but it's a show that I would like to watch. And I had fun. I did. So thank you guys for watching it with me. I really appreciate it. And hopefully we do get to watch it at some point. Like I really do hope we get to watch the entire show at some point. Thank you to Russian Dude and the 210 other people who have pledged on Patreon. I really would not have been able to do this video without you guys. I genuinely love all of the incredible support that you guys have thrown my way, thanks to the videos on the main channel. And you know, I'm sure some of you will probably, you know, pledge from this channel as well, and I'm looking forward to your support, and I'm super grateful for that. But genuinely speaking, I'm so sorry for being gone for a very long time, but some of you found your way to the main channel and you've been supporting the videos there as well. And so I will genuinely be trying to upload more frequently on this channel and upload more of the content that you like, which is reacting to cartoons, both here and the main channel. So, you know, if you want to find the main channel, the link for that is hopefully going to be in the description and on screen. I've tried to keep channels separate because the content was so different over the years, but now that the content is more similar, I am now more willing to go ahead and, I guess, advertise my main channel more so on this channel. And I hope that you guys are just more aware of that it exists and who I am now. And I'm sorry for hiding it for so long. I'm sorry for being away. I was just focusing on that over the past year because doing this is my full-time job. And you know, I had to just kind of lock in on that because, you know, while this channel it is one of my sources of income, it wasn't, you know, necessarily generating as much as the main channel often does. So I was kind of just doing that for the most part, but I felt bad, and I kind of want to make sure that the content here is living up to the standard that I want it to. So I want to keep pushing the content here as well. So that is the plan for this year, and I'm going to be more strict in, you know, delivering that content as well, and I plan on doing that. So thank you so much if you're still watching at the end of this video, and I hope that this year we are able to do that. This video is already incredibly long, so thank you for sticking out until the very end. And hopefully I see you guys in the next one, where I will probably end up watching another one of your favorite shows. And they won't always be cartoons. We're going to try to delve into movies, TV shows, and other stuff as well. But yeah, thank you for joining me on this journey that we randomly accidentally started last year. And we're going to full send into this year. And I'll see you guys then. We will be watching your shows, but I'm a one-man band. So please be patient with me because I have to edit every single one of these videos by myself. But with your support, I can probably get someone else to help me with this, because it literally takes me like literally a week to edit one video. And if I had an editor, I could probably, you know, do it alongside them. We can get videos out a little bit faster. So yeah, thank you so much. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Take care. Peace out. And goodbye, I guess.